W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Broken Yard by Tom Harper, narrated by Anon.
For Anna, Rachel, and Maggie. For man, when perfected, is the best of animals, but when separated from law and justice, he is the worst of all. Aristotle, 350 BC. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Edmund Burke, 1770. Introduction. As former Metropolitan Police officers, Bethany and Paul Eaton are well aware of the disaster that has enveloped Scotland Yard. Violent crime is soaring across London, and thousands of officers have left the force. Yet even they were shocked by the way police responded when their home in Chislehurst, south-east London, was burgled in 2019. The couple were on their way back from a family holiday in Dubai when their childminder called to say the back door had been smashed in. The Eatons, who now run a vegan yogurt business, asked a neighbour, a Met civilian employee, for help, and she immediately called the police. It was at this point that the first signs of institutional inertia emerged, when the operator who answered the call replied, "I'm sorry, but you don't have an appointment, so officers will not be attending the scene today." To this day, Paul, who worked as a Met response officer for almost 20 years, does not understand how he was supposed to book an appointment for a burglary that had not yet taken place. His friend was also confused. "My neighbour was flabbergasted and somewhat scared, not knowing if anyone was still in the house," Paul said. She was told police would attend within 24 hours. The neighbour tried to persuade the operator that the Met should come, not least as she had seen 3 police cars dawdling outside the local cafe around the corner. The person on the end of the line replied that was just not police procedure these days. In the end, the only person willing to help the neighbour secure the crime scene was a passing Ocado delivery driver who checked to see whether the burglars had fled. When Londoners' emergency service of last resort is an online grocer, we can probably agree there is a problem. Fortunately, the house was empty, although Bethany's jewellery had been stolen. The Eatons, who have 2 children, followed the advice they'd been given and waited for their former colleagues to attend. When no one arrived after 48 hours, they tried again, and Paul placed a call to his former employer. The response was shocking.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?